Hello there, children. Barney the bear here. Make yourselves comfortable. It's time for a story. Today's story is Ella Elephant's Hygiene Journey. In the heart of the jungle, where the trees towered high and the birds sang sweet melodies, lived Ella Elephant. Ella was a playful and curious elephant with a trunk as long as a river and ears as big as sails. She loved to explore every corner of her jungle home, tromping through the undergrowth with a sense of wonder and excitement. One sunny day, as Ella splashed in a cool watering hole, she noticed something unusual, a tickle in her ear. She wrinkled her trunk in confusion and tried to shake the feeling away, but no matter what she did, the tickle persisted. Ooh, that's annoying. Ella grumbled, flicking her ears and shaking her head in frustration. But as the days passed, the tickle grew worse, spreading from her ears to her trunk and even her tail. Ella found herself scratching and rubbing against trees, trying to soothe the persistent itchiness that seemed to plague her at every turn. "What's wrong, Ella?" her friend Marco Monkey asked, swinging down from the trees to investigate. "I don't know," Ella replied, her voice tinged with irritation. "I just can't seem to shake this itchiness. It's driving me bananas." Marco frowned sympathetically, his tail swishing in concern. It sounds like you might have picked up some unwanted visitors," he suggested. "Maybe it's time for a little hygiene check." Ella's ears perked up at the mention of hygiene. She had heard her parents talk about the importance of staying clean and healthy, but she had never realized just how crucial it could be. "Okay, let's give it a try." Ella agreed, her curiosity piqued. With Marco's help, Ella set out to inspect every inch of her body, from her long trunk to her sturdy feet. Sure enough, nestled among her wrinkles and folds, they found a family of tiny insects, a common nuisance in the jungle that could cause all sorts of problems if left unchecked. Ella gasped in horror as she realized the source of her itchiness. "You, get them off!" she exclaimed, recoiling in disgust. With gentle hands and careful precision, Marco helped Ella remove the insects one by one, making sure to clean and disinfect each affected area. As they worked, Ella couldn't help but feel grateful for Marco's help and for the lesson she had learned about the importance of hygiene and cleanliness. By the time they had finished, Ella felt lighter and more refreshed than she had in days. The itchiness was gone, replaced by a sense of relief and gratitude for her friend's assistance. "Thank you, Marco," Ella said, her voice filled with sincerity. "I never realized just how important hygiene could be. From now on, I'll make sure to keep myself clean and healthy inside." With a grateful smile, Ella bid farewell to Marco and set off into the jungle, her heart filled with a newfound sense of responsibility. Little did she know, her hygiene journey was just beginning, and there were many more lessons to be learned along the way. After her itchy adventure, Ella Elephant became more mindful of her hygiene habits. She paid closer attention to keeping herself clean and healthy, both inside and out. One day, as Ella was munching on some delicious jungle greens, she caught a glimpse of her reflection in a nearby pond. She frowned as she noticed that her teeth looked a little dull and yellow. "Oh dear," Ella murmured to herself, inspecting her teeth with a trunk swipe. "My teeth don't look as sparkly as they used to." Remembering the importance of hygiene, Ella knew she needed to take action to keep her teeth clean and healthy. She recalled hearing stories from her parents about the importance of brushing teeth regularly to prevent cavities and maintain a bright smile. With determination in her heart, Ella decided to embark on a quest for the perfect tooth cleaning solution. She set off through the jungle, her trunk swaying with purpose as she searched for the ingredients she needed. After gathering some fresh leaves from a peppermint plant and harvesting a few twigs from a tree known for its natural toothbrush like qualities, Ella returned to the pond to begin her dental hygiene routine. First, she chewed on the minty leaves, savoring the refreshing flavor as she rubbed them against her teeth. Then she used the twigs to gently scrub away any plaque and food particles, just like a toothbrush. As she worked, Ella felt a sense of pride and satisfaction wash over her. She knew that taking care of her teeth was an important part of staying healthy and happy, and she was determined to make it a regular part of her hygiene routine. After a thorough cleaning, Ella inspected her teeth once again in the pond's reflection. To her delight, she noticed that they looked much brighter and cleaner than before. Wow, look at that sparkle! Ella exclaimed, beaming at her reflection. My teeth have never looked better. Feeling proud of her accomplishment, Ella made a promise to herself to continue her dental hygiene routine every day. She knew that by taking care of her teeth, she was not only keeping herself healthy, but also setting a good example for her friends in the jungle. With a bright smile and a trunk full of minty fresh leaves, Ella Elephant set off through the jungle once again, ready to face whatever adventures lay ahead with a sparkling smile on her face. As Ella Elephant continued her hygiene journey, she encountered a new challenge. While she understood the importance of staying clean, Ella wasn't exactly fond of getting wet. The thought of taking a bath filled her with dread. One sunny afternoon, as Ella wandered through the jungle, she passed by a sparkling river. The water looked inviting, shimmering in the sunlight, but the idea of taking a bath made Ella's trunk curl in discomfort. I don't want to get wet, Ella muttered to herself, her ears drooping with reluctance. But as she continued on her way, she noticed a strange smell emanating from her skin, a musky odor that made her wrinkle her trunk in distaste. She realized that she couldn't avoid bath time forever. It was time to face her fears and get clean. Summoning her courage, Ella approached the river, her heart pounding with trepidation. She dipped one foot into the water, testing the temperature, and found it pleasantly warm. With a deep breath, Ella waded into the river, the water rising higher and higher until it reached her waist. She splashed water over her fur, scrubbing away the dirt and grime that had accumulated during her jungle adventures. At first, Ella felt uncomfortable and anxious, but as she continued to bathe, she began to relax. The warm water felt soothing against her skin, and the gentle motion of the river calmed her nerves. Before long, Ella found herself actually enjoying bath time. She splashed and played in the water, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated with each passing moment. As she emerged from the river, her fur gleaming and her spirits lifted, Ella couldn't help but smile. She realized that bath time wasn't so bad after all. In fact, it was quite enjoyable once she overcame her initial reluctance with a newfound appreciation for cleanliness. Ella vowed to make bath time a regular part of her hygiene routine. She knew that by staying clean and healthy, she could continue to explore the wonders of the jungle with confidence and joy. As she tromped through the jungle, her skin still damp from her bath, Ella felt a sense of pride and accomplishment wash over her. She had conquered her fear of bath time and emerged victorious, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead with a fresh perspective and a clean trunk. Ella Elephant's success in overcoming her fear of bath time inspired her to share her newfound hygiene habits with her friends in the jungle. She knew that staying clean and healthy was important for everyone, and she wanted to help her friends feel as confident and refreshed as she did. Gathering her friends together in a shady clearing, Ella began to share her hygiene journey with them. She talked about the importance of brushing teeth, taking baths, and keeping fur clean. and free of dirt and debris. Her friends listened attentively, their ears perked with interest as Ella shared her tips and tricks for maintaining good hygiene. Some of them admitted that they struggled with bath time or forgot to brush their teeth regularly, while others expressed curiosity about trying new hygiene habits. With enthusiasm and determination, Ella led her friends through a series of hygiene activities. They practiced brushing their teeth with leaves and twigs, took turns splashing in the river, and even helped each other scrub behind their ears and under their tails. As they worked together, Ella's friends began to realize just how important hygiene was for their health and well being. They felt a sense of pride and accomplishment as they embraced their new habits, knowing that they were taking an important step towards staying clean and healthy. By the end of the day, the jungle was filled with laughter and smiles as Ella and her friends celebrated their hygiene successes. They knew that by working together and supporting each other, they could overcome any challenges that came their way. As the sun began to set on another day in the jungle, Ella Elephant felt a sense of fulfillment wash over her. She had not only conquered her own fears and insecurities about hygiene, but had also helped her friends do the same. With hearts full of gratitude and friendship, Ella and her friends bid each other farewell, knowing that they would continue to support and encourage each other on their hygiene journeys. And as they headed off into the jungle, ready to face whatever adventures lay ahead, they did so with a newfound sense of confidence and pride in their clean and healthy selves. The end.